how this is going to go down. Already Defo's taking the aggressive route right down onto Yampy. And well, his chamber has not started out well here on ICEBOX. I was expecting to come into play, but no, it seems like they're still looking to move back, and that's what they were waiting for. Backs off from the angle. So this plant, looks like it's going to be undenied. And they've walled it a little too close, haven't they? So a little alternative plant location coming in. They're a little strapped for time, but I don't think it's going to matter. It seems like they've gotten away with it. And the kills are not actually going too poorly for them. They're able to keep it into even numbers at the start, but it's left to Nevera, and he will be overwhelmed with the round going to Meg.
It's basically just a sheriff round. Just relying on everybody to try and find kills. And well, there is Yumpy already kicking things off. There has been a trade. Nats has to be careful. It seems like this is something that they are very aware of on the Liquid side. Like, this was something that Nats had problems with in the past, is when people sort of knew what he was going to be doing, the value of what he was doing is diminished.
Oh.
And again, that's 2 rounds in a row now. He's tried to get cheeky around that position, has been caught for it.
Yeah, Liquid have done a little bit of homework there, but sending Yumpy out to find 3 heads. I mean, said it wasn't the greatest of starts to his chamber play. This is why we've been begging to see his chamber play for so damn long. They're on an eco, and he's walked out with 4 kills. They've got a plant.
One. Can Shadows get anything done here? Bear in mind, Navir is incredibly low. No real utility to play with. He is on the wraparound. This is going to be expected. Actually, Dreamus is doing a great job of just wasting time. Just basically burning that clock all the way down. Still, though, he's going to get isolated. And Shadows has absolutely no idea where this last player is coming from. Navira on the wraparound. Timing going to be everything. He's not going to expect it. And Liquid will break straight back. A Yumpy hero. This time the wall works. So, yeah, just a blip on the radar. It happens. Still, though, Nats has managed to find one here. Yumpy able to just retreat, but again, another coming up for Red Guy. It seems like both teams are off to a bit of a shaky start, but they have managed to fall into a fairly powerful afterplant. Right between the 2 smokes, you got Soulcast sitting. It should be expected, if anything, but no. He's going to be able to get one, even while burning. Then the snakebite falls as well. The remaining players spamming, but it's not enough. They're on that defusal. Red Guard gets it to half, and now Navira, the last one remaining. He's managed to delay at least a little bit, but they know where he is. The shot does strong, but he's going to drop another. Make it into this 1 versus 2. They've already got it halfway. All they need to do is stick it, and he can't quite get it over the line. There will be enough time for them to get that defusal.
Sneaking around. Chronicle got so much done from this position in the past. Hasn't been spotted just yet. Swings out, but Scream there to deal with them. That might just be the B site for them. The Viper's Pit's going down. There's a nade that's looking to come up close and secure this on the back of contact. Well, they should have a plan now.
Yumpy also dropping Redgar. Gonna need some sort of miracle. They've been able to deny a little bit of space. Nat's also fighting within it, but Soulcast to fall, and the trade is almost instantaneous. Can't quite dodge Shados' flash, but a lot of damage to him on the other side. With the ball down, it will be an afterplant, a tough one to try and break back into.
Yeah, going through that Viper's Pit, and the one angle that you don't go through a Viper's Pit, sort of Force is sitting on. There's the problem with that. Shayna's barely surviving, and well, yeah, that's why it's barely. He gets not knowing the full rotation has now completed. This team is ready for the play, and Defo's the first. Nevera's down. No wall to play with, no utility on the way through, no orb, the post plant, no snake bite. They won't get the plant. Dreamass is caught. This is huge. Scream just about grabbing the spike and getting out. Yumpy just got spotted.
Oh, it's execution. First kill does have tour de force, so it's not like it's just one gun anymore. In fact, now they've managed to retrieve a second. These rounds make absolutely no sense. And Scream and Soulcast have, well, 25 seconds. They've got to try and find a gap somewhere in this defense. And as they're also sort of feeling out the map, so are Mech. They are realizing the spots are clear, but again, Chronicle caught with his pants down. He has not had a great start.
Find you.
The plant's going to be secured at least. There's some... Oh, no, maybe it's not. Under's Fury. Not quite going to catch them. But it tags up eventually. Sulk is down to 42. Scream. Showstopper not going to be used. I mean, it can't be used now, but even still, 2 versus 4. He needs to go huge. He needs to find kills right here and now. There's 2 already. This is Scream we're talking about. He's done a lot, but has he done enough? No. Nats makes sure of that. Rez to guarantee the weapon.
Fortunately, he doesn't have an operator. It's still, again, a half investment. Defo, though, solid spot. It looks like they almost want to try and wall up and get aggressive over the top. Instead, they're actually going to use the showstopper.
Oh, interesting. It might find one as well. It's fired into Chronicle. Down he goes.
No.
That nade, is it going to actually deny? Will it catch a kill on the way out? No, Dreamus is good, and he's finding kills. That's more than he needed to do, and he's playing just with a Sheriff. Fantastic work. Team Liquid now. Rifle on Scream. Solkus with a Guardian. And there is the ultimate. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult for Shados. Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh no! This might be the first time we finally see a team get 2 rounds back-to-back, but Soulcast still standing. Defo needing to get on that spike relatively soon. In fact, it's just going to be the swing, and Soulcast is going to clutch it out, keep the mania going.
The fight from it, he could be in trouble. They come down below, but that's what Shados is here for.
Got some extra space for it. Wall going to be utilized and actually leaves Scream ahead of it. I was about to say, he's going to get back out of there and just play for the afterplants. And in these positions so far, Team Liquid have looked pretty strong. The last round was maybe the only exception, and, well, they still won it.
There. Out of charges.
I mean,
Standing ahead.
you want to go in, try to find some picks. At this point, Team Liquid, though, they're tucked way away. They've got Viper post plant set up. They've got, I mean, all the info, all the map control to work with, but that doesn't deter Meg. They dive on in, they lose a few weapons, then they bail. That's a lot of damage. Screams out. So the thing is here, right? Redgar had a Sheriff, so he's picked up the op. Really, they've lost 1 rifle from it. They decided to save right off the bat. They had a chance to do some damage, so it was worth the risk. And they've got Vader, and all the while Yumpy taking advantage of that big absence of information towards this side of the map, sneaking his way through, and he's caught 2. Those are pistols still taken down. The operator, Phantom's still online to work with. We might even be able to force them into a position now where they decide to save. I mean, if Redgar goes down and they've already got the plant and time's ticked away, but 12 seconds left, they've got to get this plant. They've lost Dreamass. Is it actually a Phantom up close? 6 seconds. Someone's got to get that spike, and they can't be taken off it. Defo might just get around the corner, but he's a little late. A 1v1 comes out of it. A remarkable recovery even still, but still a chance for Mech. Scream's going to try to sneak down below, but Defo above with an operator. He needs to be quick and clean if he's to have even the slightest of chances of taking Scream down, and he won't get it done this time. Scream securing Liquid. They've only got the W key.
Yeah, it does mean that they can't actually utilize the wall they've been putting down every single time, and Nats will capitalize off of that. Spike down. If he gets this timing right, he might find another couple. He's been a bit quiet so far, but that never seems to last for long. Yumpy honed in on his position, expecting a swing to try and confirm the ace. He knows that even just making this costly could be nice, but Nats is having none of it.
This is what we wanted to see. You know, we spoke about at the start how sometimes that 2-dimensional play,
Did they get the ult?
or in here comes an orbital strike. That was expected, though. Team Liquid were only trying to bait it out.
He hadn't used the wall yet, though.
Yep.
That's the thing. I feel like it was, yeah, more important for Mech to actually wait and be a little bit more patient here. Instead, you're now going to have that afterpart. The molly, though. That's superb. Extra counter utility being thrown in. Still something they haven't been able to break just yet, but the time, Midge, it's ticking down.
It's starting to get dangerous. Going for the plant now. The spams are attempting to come on through, but players dropping like flies. Team Liquid taking that into more of an offensive stance. Best defense is a good offense in this situation, and well, they have well and truly succeeded with a 4v2 in their hands. This round is looking certain to be theirs. Inside the Viper's pit, Dreamus goes down. Not too much of a loss, though. They've still got their Viper online. Damage to Navera, but he doesn't go down. Defo has to hope he can catch him, but he's got help from up above. And so the round falls into...
Still a little bit early. Now we're going to have Nats already popping the Viper's Pit. I think he's expecting a fast reaction though. Like you can already see, he's just waiting on the angle and instantly takes down Scream. Just going to go straight back into the Viper's Pit and now wait for the rotation of his team.
Oh, but Nats is coming back out. He's caught.
Down, B.
Push up through mid a little too strong, and sure, the spike goes down. Retrieving that might be a little bit of a pain. Just time-wise. Oh! More than that! Navarro, where are you going, man?
I did not expect two players to already be that fast in the rotation of the ball. And Soulcast's position could be enough to actually change the round. In fact, they're going to opt to try and play this together.
I like the idea. They've got this perfect position. Potential fake. The TP, but now extending into more of a lurk. Soulcast doing so well, and there's the side angle from Yuppie. Oh, Shados pulling out the nade at the wrong moment. That is...
They managed to take that extra space. Defo, again, aggressive, but it's expected by Yumpy.
There's nothing. There's no utility, really. They've got the molly to delay.
I love it.
That's about it. Good night.
He's just having a terrible time. Nats, the master of the Bulldog, but he's only going to be good for one. Well, Hunter not quite hitting the mark. Even got the res available to try and bring back one, although all it's really going to do is add another death to Scream's tally. It doesn't matter, though, with the advantages they currently have. And I think, actually, yeah, Shados is stuck by the seas above him. Just kept in that corner at least for another second or two. And well, even if he does manage to get out of there, I think he's in a real tough spot.
Locked in and...
Oh.
Yeah, they're caught behind the wall. The Viper's still being up, buys them a little bit of space, but they're worried about that utility, and for the right reason. There was plenty of it coming their way, but 10 seconds left. Someone's got to bite the bullet and go for this plant. It's going to be up top. Players already swinging. They've spotted the planter. They've taken him down. It's done. They've won the time. It's already gone. All Navarro has to do is hold on in the back of the site. He'll go down, but time had already...
They even have a slow on it as well. That's really nice. It means they can't even go anywhere. It's a little bit late, and obviously getting the timing on it's going to be really difficult. Rekka, well, he's been caught from behind. Already problematic. As said, we didn't expect much from this round whatsoever, Mitch. At least something has to come through.
There you go. Already found the one. I say already. The round is over. Double digits for Team Liquid.
Oh, again. Well, they know everybody's here. Actually going to use the orbital strike just to delay a little bit. Defo's gone down to the nade again. How much damage can they realistically do here? Now sat into an advantageous spot. Shot dart out. A vulnerable player on the other side. Shados now going to go down. This is starting to get a little bit scary. Spray doesn't work out. Nats is going to find himself a triple, though, but it's already been defused. They've just stuck it all the way. They used an orbital strike, had a free afterplay.
On his performance. With the wall.
Either way,
it was good.
We are going to have Nats just walking straight through his own poison orb. I think he's had enough, Mitch. I think he's just gone, you know what? If you guys aren't going to do anything, I'll just take things into my own hand. He's also Viper's Pit, but I'm not sure how vital this is going to be. It doesn't matter, though. It's almost like baiting in these peaks, and up until Scream, they were winning every single one of them.
Round heaven. Trying to be an annoyance for these guys. Yumpy.
Oh,
there's
no.
the barrel spotted. A huge mistake by Shados. 2v3. And having Scream and Yumpy in a 2v3, this round is not over yet. The Viper's Pit now proving to be a little bit of a menace. These players, though, especially with where it's planted, they can make their way around heaven and not worry about it too much.
Yeah, they've still got the rest to deal with. Nats timing is going to be everything here. I don't know if he was actually spotted by Yumpy. Made his way through the edge. They're going to tap it, and he has now been seen. Back into a 2v2 scenario. Chronicle still has his Molotov, but swinging in to put it down is going to be tough. Never mind.
Well, they've gotten quite a bit of control off of that play down from heaven. The Prowler cleared out a lot. The mid play takes Navarro, though, and now they've got to be worried about their back. At this point, it's very difficult to get any sort of groundwork. Spamming away the tour de force, trying to catch a player or two. You can certainly see the idea behind it. The bullets are going to disappear, so who cares? And Yumpy needed some leg work on that one.
That was
of trouble.
That was close. If they couldn't get around the corner, it would have been a problem. Nice entry, though, from Chronicle. Trouble as well for Dreamers. He's now the only man standing on the site, and the entries are superb. Mech may have been slow to start, but this man could be pain in the backside. A chance for a multi-frag, but they run around the corner just at the last moment. A single kill, and well, unfortunately,
obviously with the lead that they have, just don't want to. I know you got to fight your way back in.
Mitch, you're not meant to read the script during the game. Come on, you got to make it at least look a little bit less obvious to the viewers. Nats already holding onto the lurk and catching off Yumpy as he attempts to rotate through, and he's just going to hold this. Nice shot from Navira, though. Prowler going to give the info of Defo's spot. It's still going to be easier said than done. The wall not really being broken. Orbital strike. He's only going to get it to half. The thing is, though, Navira's still fragging. He's already managed to get himself another. They need to get this Molotov down. Navira, he's got 4 already, and there's only one man standing. They're just going to stick it again for the second time, diffused under the noses of Mech. And a 12th now on the board for...
I mean, they're not. They're not as used to dealing with chaos as Team Liquid.
Yeah, once again, there needs to be someone stepping up on the side of Mech. Well, maybe Redguard's that man. Managing to at least catch out one. Yumpy trying to get a bit cheeky around the edge. Isn't going to be able to go much further than that. Otherwise, his escape plan quickly disappears. Almost hoping for a mistake. You can still see a late flank potentially coming in from Scream, but I think they're actually just searching for Nats. Instead, the Redguard left wide open. A mistake, perhaps, but this now gives the Viper's Pit a real chance in this Arcplant. It doesn't really help out Defo too much, I'll be honest. It's not going to work with the Tour de Force, but luckily he has a rifle in his back pocket. Yumpy trying to sneak his way through, trying to find one of these remaining players, and they have. It's left to this man once again, Nats, to try and clutch it out. The Boombot almost gets him. They can't quite defuse, and now the Viper on the other side is going to be the one clutching things out. Scream has to flee. Nats will do... Because that Tour de Force comes online, this round can easily slip away.
Be hyper careful of... See, what do you even do? Like, oh, don't let him take you down without being traded. Well, he can kind of make that pretty difficult. They're already baiting in as well. They have no idea. It's like, come on, man. 2 kills? Not going to get the Tour de Force online, be able to use it, but he certainly set his team up to close this one out nicely. 3 versus 2.
Yeah, there is a Hunter's Fury. Now, there's nobody actually coming on the flank, so that's at least something that will work in their favor. Nats is mainly going to have to play for time, and he is someone who's an expert. That goes swinging out, though, a little bit risky, and he's pressured by Scream. Now it's left all on to Redguard. The Hunter's Fury is not going to be useful here, and it's done. It didn't look like that would be the round, but a pistol play from Yumpy and Scream closing it out. It will be a victory for Liquid in map number 1. And